you want to continue reading?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, where did we leave off?
That will actually take
At
a
the
while.
transportation confrontation?
Afterwards, I left off
The
at
character, Mr. Woodhouse.
the character of Mr. Woodhouse complains of not only being able to walk that far of a distance, which enables her daughter, his daughter, a woman, to bring up the other use of transportation that they have, the carriage, which is also a luxury that a low-class family would not have the privilege to own. While the reader may believe that they are just utilizing their resources, Austen's characters are actually bragging about what they own. This is even escalated when the character admits that James will not let me put the horses to for such a little way. Austen, page 3. By stating that the destination that they have are leaving for such a little way, Austen now emphasizes how lackadaisical the upper class can be, which can be why her female protagonist may be so tempted to leave the status quo of 1800s culture. Austen's plausible satire is also paralyzed by the irony of her lead. What I think that I honestly did, I just started throwing big words.
You did. Can you talk to me about this one right here?
Lackadaisical is one of my
Lackadaisical.
favorite words.
Lackadaisical.
It pretty much means lazy.
Emphasize on the
Obviously.
lazy.
But I wanted to sound smart. Do you think it's a bad thing to do?
A little bit. That's a big word. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It might
are you
confuse
using it
the reader.
correctly?
Yeah, I'm using it
Then
correctly.
no, that's totally fine. I think using big words correctly is intelligent. Like plausible satire. Like,
I've never
that's
seen
clever.
that word
But
before.
how
I've read
either.
the dictionary.
What I would
is your next
suggest,
paragraph
though-
about Austen's plausible satire? Like, is that a transition?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
So like, I feel like when you write an essay, that it shouldn't be like too more like how you talk. I don't know how to phrase that. It shouldn't be like too much of how you normally talk. That was really bad. That was really
Sentence
worse.
structure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm reading it to you guys.
Like it should be a little bit more intelligent when it comes out on paper, but I feel like maybe you should use words that
It
your
should be
teacher would
different than how
definitely
you
know.
talk.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's debatable.
Your essay shouldn't be
There
much
we
different
go.
than how you talk.
Yeah,
yeah.
At least not too different.
So
Would
my
you
one-
use lackadaisical? Like it was
I
a
wish
sentence?
to.
You wish to. Okay.
You just want a situation you
I just want
use
to
for
point out that this is a really nice way to integrate a quote right here. This is even
Mhm.
escalated when the character admits that. That's an awesome way to
Yeah.
introduce a quote, and it just goes right into the essay.
That's how you should do your other quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a better, smoother way to make it transition so it
Yeah.
doesn't look too weird. And
Okay,
Yeah,
Make
I
it look
don't-
like there's really about to be a quote there.
Yeah.
But make it sort of seem, so it's not just like essay, hey, it's a quote, and then more essay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys do this, but I had a really bad habit for a while of just sort of flopping quotes in there. Like I would end a sentence and then start a sentence off of my quote, and that's really bad. But that is perfect. You want to just kind of integrate it into your sentence nicely. You know what I mean?
That's just a really good way to embed a quote.
Yeah.
What the sentence, by stating that the destination that they are leaving for is such a little way, is it's a very strange
It's
way.
confusing.
to put
That, a
that.
lot
I
of
say-
your word, yeah, it's confusing.
I can see listeners already like,
But by
Yeah.
stating the
Just a little
destination
bit.
that they're leaving for is, that, even just that, by saying the destination is such a short distance
Gotcha.
away,
Mm-hmm.
would be much
You
more
can really
concise.
shorten these up, and it's going to sound just as intelligent. You know what I mean? It really.
Oh, and I feel like the sentence after the quote, "No, Papa, nobody thought of your walking," blah blah. I feel like the sentence after that could have even been before, or not even at all. Like, you know what I mean?
Where are you looking at?
How do you
Right here. I put it in red.
Oh,
okay. Only because I feel like that quote kind of already described what you meant to say.
Awesome, so I can just
Afterwards?
rearrange it.
Yeah, so you could either rearrange it or completely just take that out. Because one, it'd be less words, so she wouldn't think it's as wordy as it already is.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm sorry, that seemed really rude of me.
No, please, thank you.
Oh, you know what? I remembered. When you're using big words, like one of my teachers told me, and like he gave props to this one kid because he was like super smart, right? He would always like use big words, but like he would explain the big word by like using like a follow-up word,
Exactly.
lackadaisical, and
Yeah.
like another descriptive word. I mean, you may not want to say
Leave
like
people some
lackadaisical.
context
Yeah.
clues to figure out what the word means. You know what I mean? Like
Context clues,
lackadaisical. Like, yeah.
Yeah, or just
Wait,
like,
that word being lazy?
Yes.
That's what it sounds like. Lack.
and
Like
some
relax.
Definitely.
by the way,
some
we're-
articles
we're being extremely picky with Brianna because it is very hard to pick apart her essays because you are a fantastic writer.
This
You really are.
essay
She's-
has been
she's
like,
awesome.
for the past
She
2
writes
weeks,
very
I've been working
well.
on this essay.
This essay is the novel
Wait,
management
how
essay is
long?
very hard. Huh?
How long?
2 weeks.
Can you say that again?
2 weeks.
Louder?
2 weeks.
Not days.
About
2
2
weeks.
Not days.
I mean, you could try it, but it won't be as good.
I mean,
Right,
the
you read a
duration.
draft.
So you mean workshopping takes time?
Yeah.
Yes, takes a lot of time.
It takes, yeah.
And I'm still not ready to hand it in because I had it in
And we'll do
tomorrow.
this like for days in class, just sort of, you know.
But you come in with the writing done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Writing done, look out.
Ready to go.
ready
A
to
novel
go.
of man is just a type of book, by the way. It's not like, I believe, like, what's a straightforward definition of a novel of man?
I can tell you because I integrated it
boring.
in my quote.
Yeah.
Is a work of fiction that recreates a social world conveying finely detailed observations, the customs, values, and morals highly over development of common society.
Bernie! This is wordy again.
That's Britannica, that's the encyclopedia.
I know, but like you could put it in your own words. So
Or
like Miss Lister
paraphrase.
knows that you didn't do that. Like
She wanted 3 extra sources.
So basically, it's like discussing old social customs, usually towards women, like how women were treated, usually thrown in with some satire in there, which satire is just like comedy that brings up social issues, basically.
Well, that's what we're looking at right now. We're writing persuasive
Satire is
essays.
like
No,
my favorite form
but
of
we're
comedy.
looking
I
at
love
persuasive
satire so
essays
much. If you
about,
watch like Bo Burnham, he is so much satire with his comedy. He's very smart.
we're looking at persuasive essays where they've chosen a topic, and a lot of them have chosen gender issues or cultural issues or racial issues.
Satire
And
is-
so they are
If you're
saying,
looking for that, you want to look
Yeah,
at
you
the
have
novel
lots of
manners.
workers there.
Yeah,
So the writers-
absolutely.
If you're doing civil rights, then I suggest you look at Kid Gregory. I did my History Day project on him last year. That
I'm big.
king of satirical comedy. King of satirical comedy. Before Bill Cosby, one of the best comedians ever.
All right.
So, yeah.
do we have any?
Do you want time?